couple steps. Make it, you know what I mean when I say that? What? Get over the ball.
Thank you.
From the grounds of Mira Mesa High School, the Marauders, a D1 school. This is Presidio Cup 2011 championship play in the girls under 12 AAA. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg G.K. Porter, along with George Langevin on the video camera for Langevin Productions. Let's get the lineups for both squads. First for the Quest White, that is, and their lineup reads as follows. The head coach is Sean McMahon. The team manager is Cheryl Stingle. Number 2 at sweeper midfield is Kaylee Hoffman. Number 3 at midfield is Natalie Huerta. Number 4 at defender is Melanie Johnson. Number 5 at midfield is Cara Pepper. Number 6 at defender is Acacia Pereira. Number 7 at midfield is Juliet Davis. Number 8 at forward is Carly DeWint. Number 9 at forward or mid is Kaylee Lonergan. Number 10 at keeper or defender is Brianna Thompson. 11 at, of course, keeper or midfield is Shannon McMahon. Number 12 at stopper or forward is Cerise Frazier. Number 13 at defender is Katie Appenzeller. Number 14 at stopper or mid is Emily Stingle. And number 15 at midfield is Chandler Churchill. And that's the lineup for the Quest White out of the El Cajon area. And now out of the Carlsbad area, the Carlsbad Wave. Their lineup reads as follows. The head coach is Jerry Straw. The team manager is John Tenuto. The keeper will be Anna Whalen. She's number 11. Number 3 at midfield is Jenna Templin. Number 4 at sweeper is Maya Ho. Number 5 at right wing is Ellie Colton. Number 7 at defender is Shar Mongovan. Number 8 at midfield is Emma Bushy. Number 12 at forward or wing is Daphne Tenuto. Number 14 at defender or mid is Lena Savage. Number 15 at forward is Lucy O'Donnell. Number 18 at striker is Casey Poe. Number 20 at forward is Maddie Murnane. 23 at forward or mid defender is Abby Matuso. Number 25 at forward is Chloe McGovern. And that's the lineup for the Carlsbad Wave. And we'll be back with the starting of the match in just a moment. And shift colors, we're about to get underway here on the grounds of Mira Mesa High School, going from left to right. In baby blue and black is Quest White, and right to left is Carlsbad Wave FC. Ball goes out of play on a near side touchline. You get the stadium view with George Langevin on the camera. Langevin Productions. The championship match of the girls under 12 AAA. And on the near side, the Wave FC, Ellie Colton. And Colton draws it back. But that ball was lastly touched out by Colton and on her pass there. And so it's going to be a throw-in on the near side touchline at Quest White. And an illegal throw-in, I guess. And so it's going to be a throw-in now again for the Wave FC. Tenuto throwing it in. The Central getting Poe on the soccer ball. Casey Poe, the intercept. And now they have it at midfield. And intercepted nicely by Bushy. Into the 18-yard box and making the save, the keeper. Quest White. Brianna Thompson, the keeper for Quest White. It's going to be a foul. Now, we will be keeping track of the free kicks or set pieces in the defensive half of the other team. Quest White now after their free kick along the near side. And the attacking third and chasing it down that time was Carly DeWint. But that ball had too much pace on it, so Wave FC will throw it in. Quest White They were finalists in the OC kickoff and also finalists in the Tournament of Champions 2 years ago. Quest White out of the El Cajon area winning this Presidio Cup. On a near side with a touch there by Pepper. Pepper still trying to get a pass and could not. And it's at midfield now, and it's 0-0 match. And winning at that time was Casey Poe, going out wide to O'Donnell. And O'Donnell watches that ball go out of play because it was off of Quest White. The throw in from the far side touchline. Touch quickly by Poe. Couldn't go any further, but they have it again. Do the Wave FC. Templin want to switch the point of attack. The distribution on the near side is Colton. Had a problem with it, now has to chase it down. Templin in the area, couldn't get it. However, now Bushy has it, and Bushy goes out wide to Colton. Colton, a service into central, and it turns out to be a shot, and a save by the keeper. So getting the shots towards frame so far have been Wave FC. And getting the touches in this match. The ball dropped back as they have compressed Quest White, and now they want to get a long ball down to central. Cerise Frazier now, and Cerise sends it out wide. Shannon McMahon trying to run onto it. Cerise, and her pass is intercepted as Cerise trying to send it to Chandler Churchill. And that ball was knocked out of play quickly by the deep back. Abby Matuso back there defending for Wave FC. 0-0, still the score in this match. And the early morning here as we're trying to warm up, and deflection there into this across the 6-yard box, and that was dangerous for Wave FC. Nearly giving up a goal that time to Quest White. But Wave FC with the goal kick down to central. Cerise sending that ball. Frazier out up forward and out wide, but intercepted. And now in the central. That was Stengel. Now in the 18-yard box. A shot and a save. Beautiful save by Anna Whalen. Whalen comes off her line and makes a very critical save in the 18-yard box for Wave FC. Still keeping it a blank sheet for both squads. Bushy sending it forward, but quickly it is met with a strike back into their own defensive half. Chasing it down there was Shannon McMahon. Ball is out of play. DeQuest White will throw it in. Substitution, or no, just a switch on the field. As Ellie Colton is switching to the far side, now the right flank. Wave FC. The ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in and their own defensive. And now there's a substitution coming in. Quest White getting a fresh player in. And if we miss any substitutions that come into this match, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Number 9, Kaylee Lonergan is in for Quest White. And Juliet Davis also in. Davis, a midfield type player. Lonergan can play either 4 up top or midfield. In this 0-0 match, a throw-in for Quest White in the baby blue and black, trying to keep their offensive attack going here. The strike down to Central. Met with resistance, but they still have possessions there and touches. O'Donnell, though, now wins it. And O'Donnell across midfield on the near side of Templin. Templin on the run on the left flank. The diagonal pass, and it goes right by her teammate that time, O'Donnell. Unfortunately for O'Donnell there, she would have loved to get onto that soccer ball that time. She was in good position in the box. Upfield, the header across midfield. Nicely done by Tenuto, getting it back in the defensive half of Quest White. The header again by Bushy. Bushy able to win it, but then Cerise Frazier had it on the intercept. Frazier stopping the soccer ball and has it now. Her left-footed strike. Intercepted, both teams up into the air. Not allowing either to go very far towards an attack. Quest White winning it in the central. Try to get somebody to run onto it. O'Donnell wants to go diagonal. Missing it was Colton, but now Colton chases it down, and off the deflection, neither player can get it, her or Bushy, on that right flank. The touch by Lonergan, intercepted. O'Donnell now want to switch it, gives it away momentarily, but coming up from the back is Shar Mungovan, and that ball is out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Quest White will throw it in this 0-0 match in the girls under 12 AAA. Greg G.K. Porter along with George Langevin on a video camera bringing you the sights and sounds up here at the city of Mira Mesa. The grounds of the Marauders, Mira Mesa High School. Into the 18-yard box. No problem for the keeper. Up into the air. .50-50 ball on the near side. Chasing it down is O'Donnell. And Lucy O'Donnell winning it. Sending that ball into the box. Trying to get her teammate to run onto it, and that would have been Casey Poe. They had too much pace on it on the near side, on the far side. Chasing it down is Bushy. Matuso chasing it down and strikes it out of play in the far side touchline. Matuso into space, wanting to protect and not allow that ball to go any further. Katie Appenzeller is going to throw it in for Quest White. And must have been an illegal throw-in. Or just basically, and the center ref saying there was a kicking motion, so it is going to be a throw-in for the Wave FC. Quest White losing their opportunity there. And a 50-50 ball, going after it, Mungovan, and then now they get a long ball, early ball for Lucy O'Donnell. O'Donnell tries to get to it, she still staying after it, has a chance, takes a shot, and O'Donnell! And what do we have here? In a 6-yard box, looked like there might have been a handball there, and a final goal now. Not a call before. Guess the center ref didn't see it. We didn't see now who scored the goal, but it is either way. It is 1-0 Wave FC, a flurry of players, and that's how you do it if you're Wave FC out of Carlsbad. Just continue to put the pressure. Don't worry about the whistle. Put the pressure on the defenders and put it in the back of the net, and that's exactly what the Wave FC did, and they have the lead now at 1-0. We'll find out who scored the goal later, but either way, it is 1-0 in its championship match. And now the onus is against the Quest White, is they have to deal with the clock and they have to deal with the fact that they're down 1-0. And we get an early confirmation that it's Jenna Templin who scored the goal. You could see it better than I can through the Stadium View camera. .50-50 ball. And it goes out of play. Katie Appenzeller is going to throw it in. Quest White. Along their left flank. Cerise Frazier. Can't go any further. Stiffening up in the central. Nicely done. The defenders for Quest, or for Wave FC. Throwing it again. Frazier strikes it along the left flank. Getting back is Matuso to strike it forward. Nearly a handball. Center ref now calls it. Free kick. And this one is going to count in the defensive half. Teams have one of those. Quest White and Frazier and Melanie Johnson chasing it down, but they can't get to it. So it's a goal kick. The substitutions now coming in for Quest White. And it looks like wholesale substitutions, as we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. We saw one of them, Shannon McMahon, is into the contest now. And into space after the 50-50 ball. Murnane. 1-0. Wave FC from Carlsbad lead in this match. Along the far side touchline, it is knocked out of play by Emma Bushy. Two fresh players coming in now for the Wave FC. Lena Savage into the match. Chloe McGovern into the match now. McGovern a forward type. Savage a defender or midfield type. Into the central now, and a pretty good strike. Cross the 18-yard box past the goal line, so it's going to be a goal kick. 1-0 or 1-0. Carlsbad Wave FC leading over Quest White here in the championship for the girls under 12 AAA. Here at Mira Mesa, the grounds of Mira Mesa High School. Casey Poe managing that soccer ball. She sent it down the left flank, but unfortunately her teammate couldn't run onto it. So it is going to be a throw-in from the near side touchline. And a mistake by Quest White. And so they're going to give it away for another throw-in for Wave FC along this near side. Abby Matuso looking for Tenuto. And the ball is knocked out of play. As Cara Pepper into space there defending for Quest White. Matuso throwing it in again. On the near side for Poe. And in a shot, and it is in the back of the net. Wave FC with a goal. Go, 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 go. We'll have to check and see who scored that goal, as it was a rebound and then a follow-up in the back of the net. And we'll catch up with you on that at halftime. But either way, we've got 2 goals now for the All Black with the white numbers. Wave FC. Tentatively, we've got Murnane that scored that second goal. We'll check with the center ref just to make sure. And it is 2-0. Time running out for Quest White in the first half. They freely substitute more players in. The stoppage of play. Remember, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Got a lot of work to do in the world of soccer when you're down 2-0 in a championship game, no less. On the far side, Shannon McMahon trying to move forward, and does. Her pass is intercepted. Frazier couldn't get to it. Now her teammate in support, but it's not going to go any further as Wave FC out of Carlsbad now sending the ball into the 18-yard box. A bending ball, and the save is made. Keeper coming off her line to make that save. The header by Emma Bushy, but White, Quest White, having that soccer ball and moving forward. Into the Central in this girls under 12 match. But can't go any further as stiffening up. Playing good defense in and around the midfield area. Nicely done by Wave FC. And they lead in this championship match 2-0. An interception at midfield. Only 2 players forward for Wave FC. Casey Poe sending that ball on the near side of Tenuto. Daphne Tenuto trying to run onto it. Cannot. But it's going to be a CK. The second set piece in the defensive half of Quest White. And this one a corner kick. Always dangerous. The bending ball, the save. Plenty of players there. And it is knocked past the goal line. It'll be another set piece try. The third one. Wave FC. Let's see what they do with it this time. They got a quality strike towards frame on the last one. From the far side touchline, the outswinger. Getting touches, Murnane.
Well done, Maddie.
And Quest White able to process their counterattack up the field. Frazier driving the ball down the left flank now. Chasing it down there was Shannon McMahon. It goes out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in. And the center ref says no. Wave FC is going to be able to throw it in. Or I should say Quest White is going to throw it in. Quest White going to throw it in the attacking third. Try to get it in the box if they can. On the wide, Appenzeller trying to make a move, having a hard time there. As good defense by Mungovan. Nishar playing well into space. They'll have another throw-in, though, by Appenzeller. Appenzeller trying to get somebody to possess it. Two players go down for Quest White. And Quest White now having to retreat back up the field. It was touched out by Acacia Pereira. And Wave FC will throw it in out of their own defensive half, leading 2-0 here in a championship game. Along the left flank, Pereira strikes it out of play, not allowing him to go any further, but he do gain some real estate, though. Along the near side. Knocked out again. Matuso. Tenuto. Her strike. And it is going to be a foul. Foul against Wave FC. This does not count on the tally. Quest White will take the free kick from their own defensive half. Emily Stingle will take it. In this girls under 12 match, the championship, the Presidio Cup 2011. The ball with a geometric design flying into the defensive half of Wave FC. The one of the most famous sport in the world. Football. In most sports, soccer in this one. As Wave FC substituting a fresh player into the match. On the near side towards the 18-yard box. You can see it better than I can when it actually gets in that box. It's marked in blue. Emily Stingle throws it in. Gets it into the box. And trying to get another strike, and they can't do it as Anna Whalen picks it up. So Whalen is going to go to the right flank and try and get some offense going. It's knocked out of play by Appenzeller. Katie just not able to handle the soccer ball that time. So it's a throw-in for Wave FC from the far side touchline. Enjoying the 2-0 lead. Hope you're enjoying this match, however you're watching it, public access or what have you. Langevin Productions, and we can also be seen with some highlights, sometimes full games on the YouTube. Just type in Langevin Productions. Many tournaments throughout the year. Primarily both Surf Cups and over in Vegas with the Mayor's Cup and the other tournaments over there. NHB. Substitutions, wholesale coming in now for Quest White. As head coach Sean McMahon wants to get fresh players in, try to process their offensive attack, see what they can do to try to get one in the back of the net and cut the lead in half before the end of halftime. 30-minute halves, 2 5-minute segments if it remains tied at the end of the match. Going after it now is Casey Poe. Poe beats the defender, takes a shot, and it's knocked out of play quickly by Acacia Pereira, getting there into space. Acacia doesn't strike that soccer ball. It's going at a pretty good velocity at the keeper. Wave FC going to bring a fresh player in, and that is going to be number 15, Lucy O'Donnell. O'Donnell, a forward type, going to try to put some pressure from the near side. I believe it was Chloe McGovern that came out. Murnane serving that ball in the 18, trying to get somebody to possess it. Can't do it there for the moment. As going out the field, Quest White out of their defensive third. Can it continue on? It is knocked out of play, though, by Wave FC. And they've had most of the touches in this match. They've had most of the control of action going forward. Intercepted quickly by Lucy O'Donnell. Nice play. Along the near side. The header by Lonergan. Pereira, a strike. Looking for Frazier, but Frazier couldn't get to it. So now, on it is Bushy. Bushy goes out wide. And again, stretch him out. Into the space, Bushy, and she is guilty of the foul. Not a part of the tally. Ball intercepted, 50-50 ball. Brought down, and winning it is Templin, who scored one of the goals, we believe. Cross midfield now, running onto it is Emma Bushy. Bushy. That ball to the near side of Templin, and Templin goes further out wide to Lucy O'Donnell. O'Donnell with plenty of time and space, and she might have took too long because Pereira came over. Nice play by Acacia to get over there because O'Donnell was setting it up. O'Donnell with the protection on her left hand. Some point this season, injured it. This is the third, maybe the fourth set piece. The first half, Wave FC. Good service, deflection. They struggled to find it, but they did. Quest White to get it out of there. It's been part of the reason why they've given up 2 goals. It was the Wave FC finding it quicker than they can find it and put it in the back of the net. Wave FC going to throw it in. Mongoven, and up forward to Colton. And Quest White will be able to throw it in. Illegal throw in. Carlsbad Wave FC. Quest White down 2-0 here in a championship match. Not a lot of time. Needed first half. 30-minute halves, but that clock running down. Clock is not the friend of Quest White when you're behind. Still got plenty of time in this match. Got a whole second half. But Wave FC has continued to put the pressure on them, not allowing them a lot of time in front of the keeper, Anna Whalen. And they've been putting a lot of pressure on their keeper, Quest White. Pereira driving that ball out of play. Acacia again making good decisions in the space. And that's the end of the first half. With a score, the Carlsbad Wave FC leading 2-0 over Quest White out of the El Cajon area in his girls AA match. The championship one for 2011 Presidio Cup. Stick with us, you'll see what the girls are intently paying attention to as far as their coaches is concerned, and then we will be back in the second half with a championship match.
That was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Everyone winning their battle.
Second half set to get underway. So shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. As we go left to right, it's going to be Wave FC, and right to left, Quest White. The 2 goals in the first half, Jenna Templin, number 3, and Chloe McGovern, number 25 for Carlsbad Wave FC. A little bit of work to do for Quest White. 30-minute half, so here in the second half, if they can do some work and tie this game up, they'll take it into overtime or potentially win it. But there's a lot of work to do in order to do that. Frazier sending it down on a long ball. And the biggest thing for Quest White is they're going to have to possess the soccer ball a lot more in the defensive half, especially of Wave FC, if they want to achieve winning the championship this morning of the girls under 12 AAA. Greg G.K. Porter with George Langevin. Happy to be with you here in Mira Mesa. That ball on a high bounce, chasing it down is Stengel, and her teammate had it. Deflected there off of Templin, and now they're able to go forward. On the wide. We can't go any further as Wave FC, who's shown defensively how strong they are in and around their defensive third and in the midfield. They haven't so far in this championship match allowed any real quality chance. Frazier gets a strike and it's a rebound, but Anna Whalen able to grab it. And she let it go through her hands first, and that's always dangerous when you give up a rebound as a keeper. Maybe misjudge that ball just a little bit. At any rate, no worse for the wear, Wave FC as they go up the field now. Ellie Colton in their first real rush up the field here in the second half. Bushy down to central, but it's intercepted. And a deep back, Quest White. Can't get it out wide. So back up the field. And Sean McMahon has made some adjustments here. Carly DeWint on the move, striking it forward, looking for Churchill. And it goes out of play. In her own defensive half, the deep third, striking that ball up forward, Wave FC. And just across midfield, the only player there is Kaylee Hoffman, able to get to that ball. If it got by her, it's a quick rush towards putting one in the back of the net for Wave FC. Ball driven toward the attacking third now. Retreating back, Daphne Tenuto, and Tenuto has been busy in this match whenever she's been in there. Doing a fine job of striking it up forward. McGovern tried to get to it, could not. Here's Frazier now. Frazier goes out wide to DeWint. And DeWint not able to handle it. And so the all black with the black and white striped numbers on their back. And the Wave FC on the front of their jerseys. Trying to go forward. Was getting there was Hoffman, but she gave up the ball to another player, and Thompson goes down and makes the save. Brianna Thompson. Keeper in the first half, now the keeper in the second half, even though they have two other players they can put as keeper. I guess Coach Sean McMahon saying, you know what, she didn't really play bad in the first half. Offsides call, and it'll be a free kick now. Quest White with a free kick out of their own defensive third. Trying to go forward again here in the second half, and they've done that quite well here in the second half. But they haven't been able to get any qualities except for one good strike by Frazier that was mishandled momentarily by the keeper, Anna Whalen. But she was able to get back to it. On the near side, the quick strike by Appenzeller, but it comes right back towards her. And Appenzeller on the near side, Katie strikes it again, and Katie goes down hard to that strike. Good bit of teamwork, or sportsmanship, I should say, by Emma Bushy, asking her if she's okay. Wasn't malicious on the play. Mungovan throwing it in, Shar. Strike quickly by Colton. Going on a diagonal pass. Colton runs towards it again, but Frazier's on it now. Frazier for Quest White. Ball up forward to DeWent. DeWent along the right flank. DeWent now, and it is knocked out of play. She was trying to go into the interior for Chandler Churchill. It'll be a throw-in from the far side touchline. And it's 2-0 match. And substitutions are coming in for Quest White, as they're going to get 3 players in. And they like to wholesale substitute. 11, 5, and 9. That's Shannon McMahon, who can play midfield. Cara Pepper, midfield type. And number 9, Kaylee Lonergan. Wave FC with Colton striking that ball after the deflection in midfield. Trying to get an early ball for Colton, and it was intercepted. On the near side, since it went out of play on the near side touchdown line, Mongovin is throwing it in. Shar's pass was intercepted by Frazier. Went quickly, Emma Bushy marking on the player there. Pushes it out of play. Katie Appenzeller throwing it in. Ball deflected to the central. Stingle there again on an intercept, but it still goes forward. Now here's Appenzeller striking it forward now along the left flank, looking for Frazier. She couldn't get to it. However, they have Chandler Churchill. Appenzeller now, again on the soccer ball. And it's going to be a free kick. A little bit too much for Ellie Colton on the backside. And it's going to be taken by Emily Stingle. This is the third set piece in the defensive half in the entire match for the Baby Blue and Black. Well, actually, it's just past the line, so it's only going to be the second one. On the near side, Frazier going after it, can't get to it. And it goes out of play. And now they will get their third set piece try. A couple of fresh players come in for Wave FC. Emily Stingle going to take the free kick in the attacking third. Stingle wants to try to cut the lead in half with her teammate Frazier. She just couldn't get it that time. Frazier coming down to central. Just couldn't get it on the fly. And it is still 2-0. Quest White had a decent opportunity there. Might have been better to keep it down low for Frazier to try to handle it. Upfield, Frazier has it, goes out wide. Looking for Lonergan, and it goes out of play in a far side touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Wave FC. In his championship match, the girls under 12 AAA here in Mira Mesa, California, the home of the Marauders of Mira Mesa High School, D1. 50-50 ball after Frazier striking it. And now going after it now, Stingle. Stingle to Frazier, dropping it down. Want to go out wide to McMahon. McMahon chasing it down now, and the attacking third can't get to it. On the near side, though, is Pepper in support. Cara Pepper goes back out wide now to McMahon. A service intercepted. Running onto it now is Appenzeller. Katie now, time and space, and it is deflected there in the 18-yard box. And what do we have? Do we have a foul in the 18? Is it a penalty shot? It is. Yes, she touched it with her hand in the 18-yard box. It'll be a penalty shot. So it is going to be a penalty shot. Acacia Pereira setting it up. And we'll call this a set piece also. The fourth. Request White. And it happens to be the dreaded penalty shot. Advantage of the striker. Acacia Pereira. Gets the sign, Pereira. Strikes it, up high over the top of the net. And they missed a golden opportunity that time. As Pereira going a little bit too high, over frame. And Wave FC now averting a scenario where they only have a 1-goal lead. You love it when the mistake does not cost you a goal in the box. Goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Wave FC out of their own defensive half. And in the second half, opportunities have been coming a lot for the Baby Blue and Black as adjustments, the words of wisdom at halftime have made a difference. But they haven't been able to put one into the back of the net yet. And that's what they want to do, coming out of their own defensive half. Good Wave FC, who has played well defensively. That was their lone mistake on the defensive side. Wanting to keep this 2-0 or add to it, but either way, most importantly, win the hardware. Still a lot of time here in the second half. Katie Appenzeller up in the air with a high bounce, always dangerous. But retreating back is Anna Whalen to make the save. Whalen driving it down. Appenzeller, the intercept. And it's central there. Emma Bushy winning it, trying to go forward. She does. But there is another player for Quest White, sending it all the way down. And Anna Whalen coming off her line, gets to the soccer ball first. Wants to go down the left flank. And it ends up in the central, actually, as Frazier intercepts it. Keeps it in their defensive half again. If you're going to entertain hopes of coming back, you've got to continue to keep the ball in the defensive half of the other team. And even more importantly, in the attacking third, a couple of fresh players in for Quest White. Number 15, Chandler Churchill's in now. She is a midfield type, and Juliet Davis a midfield type. Into the match. Can they help to keep the pressure on the All Black? On the near side, Chloe McGovern, though, coming after it, and it goes out of play, and they'll be able to throw it in. Katie Appenzeller will throw it in from her deep third. Appenzeller has been very busy here in the second half. One of the things you love about soccer, it can be a tale of two halves. The throw in for Wave FC. I'm Greg G.K. Porter, Langevin Productions. George giving you all the sights and sounds. George Langevin. Abby Matuso is going to throw it in. The attacking third, knocked out by Appenzeller again. Matuso gains a little real estate. Appenzeller couldn't get it that time. And so going after it quickly was Casey Poe, knocking it off of one of the defenders of the baby blue and black now of Quest White. And it's going to be that set piece try again. It'll be their fifth of the match. Carlsbad Wave FC. Taking it, Ellie Colton, been very active in this match. Colton, a little bit of an outswinger, couldn't get anybody to go up high to get to it. And it's going to go past the far side touchline. It'll be a throw-in. Substitution now. Number 14 for Wave FC is coming in. Lena Savage. Savage, a defender type, or she can play midfield. Throw in from the far side touchline. Intercepted. McGovern, who scored one goal, and McGovern couldn't get that ball to bend that time. So it'll be a goal kick. Quest White. Down 2-0. Started to warm up here in Mira Mesa. They can do that very easily. More sunshine than when we started the game. On the near side, Quest White. Not being able to handle it that time was Julia Davis, so it's going to be a throw-in by Ellie Colton, but they're going to get substitutions. Jenna Templin is leaving. One of the players, and Maya Ho, is out. And Daphne Tenuto and Frazier is coming in. Charisse Frazier. And we couldn't see the other player. But Colton throws it in. Remember, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball if we do not mention them as they come in on a sub. Indeed back. Appenzeller on the near side. Abby Matuso sending a long ball. Pereira trying to get to it, and does at the last moment. And the linesman giving the center ref some information that he did not know. Free kick works against Carlsbad Wave FC. In this 2-0 championship match, the girls under 12, AA. Ball going out wide now for Lucy O'Donnell. O'Donnell shot at a save by Brianna Thompson. Nice run by O'Donnell down the left flank. They really haven't had much of that here in the second half, but O'Donnell able to get one going. Appenzeller misses it, but her teammate cleans it up that time, Hoffman. On the near side from Matuso. Or that's McGovern, Chloe McGovern now. McGovern trying to beat the defender, having a hard time there with Julia Davis. McGovern back upfield. Now here's Appenzeller. Appenzeller double team, but strikes it forward. Tried to get it to Shannon McMahon, but she couldn't get to it. Now down to Central. Frazier tries to get to it, cannot. Frazier has it now. Gets it going in the right direction for her team, but it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in now. As Appenzeller will throw it in. As they continue to work up the field. Katie Appenzeller on the near side, getting a good, strong throw-in, but didn't have a teammate to run onto it. But here's Stingle on the intercept. Frazier now trying to go to the attacking third. Dribbling and into the Central as it was a nice intercept. And that deep back, retreating back is Hoffman on the intercept. Frazier goes out wide. Looking for Churchill. And then now, Pepper. Lonergan now sending it forward. Trying to get somebody to run onto it. And it goes out of play down at right flank and past the goal line. Substitutions coming in now for Wave FC in its 2-0 match. Charm Mungovan back into the match, the defender type, and Daphne Tenuto, a forward or wing type. As O'Donnell comes out. Had a pretty good run on a couple of minutes ago. That left flank. Huerta driving it forward for Quest White. Looking for Shannon McMahon on the near side. McMahon having a hard time as Mungovan playing her well. And the attacking third, though, they will have it. Katie Appenzeller wants to get it in the box. Just outside the box. It winds onto the foot of Stingle. Stingle into the box as they strengthen up in the central of the box. Nicely done by Carlsbad Wave FC. And every time they do it, and they make that ball go out of play, it's just working in their behalf. Carlsbad Wave FC as they lead 2-0. They don't have to score anymore. It's the onus of Quest White to find a way to put it in the back of the net. They had a brilliant opportunity in that penalty shot, but couldn't do it. Stingle couldn't hold on to it, taken away. Now the strike going out wide. Verdee went. Getting over there nicely was Lena Savage to strike it out of play. Throw in for Quest White with Stingle. Knocked out again. He'll gain some real estate. And at attacking third.
Jenna, get on 12. No space, Jenna.
They want to try to get it in that 18-yard box. Wave FC doesn't want to allow that to happen. And if so, they don't want to have them let them have it very long up in the air, and they just couldn't quite. Again, I believe that was McMahon who was going to try to head it, but she couldn't do it. Appenzeller, nice header, going forward. Running onto it now is Huerta. McMahon, and she goes down. It'll be a free kick. And now they need to get a strong strike towards the keeper. This is the 5th set piece of the match for Quest White. They are leading in that category. Emily Stingle looks like she's going to take it. Stingle now. Gonna wait for the center ref. Approaches the soccer ball and bends it wide of frame that time. Didn't strike it the way she would have liked it to be. Well, averting a quality chance that time for Quest White. And every time they do that, they play right into the hands of Wave FC towards winning the championship of the girls under 12 AAA. On the near side, Katie Appenzeller retreating back to knock it out of play. Shar Mungovan is going to throw it in. Mungovan looking for Colton. It won't get there. Appenzeller, but knocks it out of play. So she gains some real estate, and now we'll get it to Colton down there. Into the corner, right outside the box on a service, and it went right behind her teammate, Casey Poe. Now it goes out wide. Can she keep it in? And cannot. So it'll be a goal kick. And one of their lone opportunities here in the second half. But they did a lot of good work in the first half. Carlsbad Wave FC. That's why they have the 2-0 lead. And Quest White has had one opportunity to cut it in half, but they have not done it yet. That was on a penalty shot by Acacia Pereira. She struck it high of frame. On the near side, it goes out of play. Knocked out by Emily Stingle. Throwing it in. Sharp Mungovan. Sharp getting it in. Finding her teammate there, Bushy. Bushy turns, gave it to her teammate, and she gets a return pass now. Emma Bushy now goes right back out to Templin. Templin, who scored the goal, and along with Chloe McGovern, and it goes past the goal line. They just couldn't quite get anything more out of that, but it doesn't matter. They're eating up time. Eating up time in the second half. And as we work towards late in the game here. They can wrap up the championship. 2 balls in the field. Anna Whalen gonna drive it down to Central. Charisse Frazier now. And Frazier ran right by it. And so here goes Colton. Ellie Colton now. Ellie still on a soccer ball in the box now. And they stop her. She retreats back to go get it. On a diagonal pass, a chip and a goal! Go, 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 goal! Jenna Templin on a beautiful service. And she struck it high over the keeper, Brianna Thompson, for the 3rd goal of the match for Wave FC. And they lead comfortably now here late in the match. So a lot of work to do as Quest White is down 3-0. And a player is down, and the center ref is going to blow the whistle. Casey Poe is down for a moment. And all the players go to one knee. Beautiful thing. They do in a sportsmanship-like effect. Hope you have enjoyed this match. As the 3 goals scored by Jenna Templin in the first half, along with Chloe McGovern. And then we just saw Templin score her 2nd goal here in the second half, getting a goal. Lucy O'Donnell is into the match now. And Casey Pohl hurt, and comes out of the match. But this is the championship match. Don't have to worry about another game. You win this one, the tournament's over for you. And you've got the hardware. Lots of good work done in this match by Casey Poe in the first half primarily. And her teammates making this lead stand up now. 3-0. And a foul. Coming in now is going to be Chloe McGovern again, and she scored one of the goals. As Daphne Tenuto comes out. Free kick now, Stingle. Up forward. Lucy O'Donnell just couldn't quite get to it. And it was going to be a free kick. The 6th for Quest White. Katie Appenzeller, will she take it or will it be Stingle? Stingle takes the free kicks, it seems so. Seemed like Katie, the throw-ins, and Emily Stingle, the free kicks. No problem for Anna Whalen off her line to be able to make that save. Nobody even close to her. Up the field. Falling down there, but getting a strike was Hoffman. O'Donnell now on it. Lucy on the near side. Appenzeller knocked it out of play. Mungovan will throw it in. Shar working towards the central. Over to Maddie Murnane. Up forward, and it goes off of Matuso. She chases it down. Out wide for Chloe McGovern, and McGovern on it now. McGovern on a diagonal pass to Bushy. Now coming into the space is Emma Stingle, interrupting play there. Midfield action. Wave FC content to do that the rest of the game, as they don't have to score. Quest White played better in the second half, but it hasn't resulted in a goal. Pereira off of her cleat, went out wide. Appenzeller able to strike it, but it doesn't go very far. And now they have to retreat back. Pereira shepherding the ball right back to Brianna Thompson. And Thompson will drive it up down to central. Needs her teammates to really pepper the net. Down to central off of a high bounce. But Anna Whalen gets it, and the championship she will have also, along with her teammates, as they win 3-0 in this girls under 12 AA bracket of the Presidio Cup 2011. We hope you've enjoyed this action here at Mira Mesa High School. The grounds of Mira Mesa High School. You can actually see the football field from here, and they're playing soccer over there too today. We will have interviews, closing comments from the players who participated in this match today. So stick with us. We'll be right back. Greg G.K. Porter back here with the Carlsbad Wave FC. The girls who just won the championship in the girls under 12 AA. And I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and talk about how happy they are to have won the championship today here in Mira Mesa.
I'm Chloe McGovern. I'm Casey Powell, and I love soccer.
I'm Emma Bushy, and I just wanted to say happy holidays!
I'm Abby Matoso, and go Wave!
I'm Lucy O'Donnell.
I'm Ellie Colton. I'm Sean McGovern. Thank you, Anna, for saving our goals.
I'm Lena Savage. I'm Maddie Renee. I'm Iho, and we just played really good, and I'm proud of it.
I'm Anna Whalen, and great job, teammates!
I'm Daphne Tenuta, and great job, Wave!
I'm Jenna Templin, and I'm super proud of our team for making it this far and really persevering. So,
Go Wave! Sarah Rachel!
and Rachel aren't here, but yeah, we're very thanking them. Here you go. I don't want to talk.
For Sarah too, and Rachel Roberts. Woo!
Good job, girls. And go get your trophies over there and your medallions. For George Ledgman on a video camera, I'm Greg G.K. Porter saying take care of yourself as always. God bless, and remember to save this one on the hard drive. Bye now.